Yeah, but you have to have it first.
Yeah, that's.
You pull off his mask, Dylan. It was your touchstone. You killed him.
Oh my God. So what? I just roll 4d10?
Yes. You succeed! Wow! You managed shooting gun to your scrap of unity. You mean this was self-defense? This guy was shooting you with shotgun. That was maybe a bit gory, but you didn't ask for this. It wasn't your fault.
So yeah, right now I'm sitting behind the wheel of the car. I've like slammed the brakes and I'm
Yeah.
like panting. And so I'm just remembering a time when I was in Eastern Europe and I had a rather haunting time with some Russian gang members, which involved some machine gun fire. And so I swore I would never ever get myself in that kind of situation ever again in my entire life. And here I am panting behind the wheel of
Yeah,
the car
but
with
you're not happy about it. You don't feel good, but you you didn't want to do this, but you had to. You can get the bestial condition for the remainder of the night. Bestial is the condition that will do makes you take a -2 penalty to frenzy, to resist frenzy or physical impulse, and a -2 to defense.
all right, where do I mark that?
On your bios and info, if you want, you can make a little appendix with condition. Or you can go page 3 or 2 and
Wherever you'll remember it is the long and
yeah,
short of that.
yep.
By the way, I'm going to cross the distance while wrapping up my whip and hanging it back on my belt.
Wait,
Yeah, I
Joshua.
know. I just wanted to say it before we get to anywhere. I know Joshua
Oh,
has to make a roll.
Yeah.
Just because I'm going to approach Celine and offer to zip tie that one up too.
sure.
Oh, okay. Before the mysterious stranger has time to get there, I'm going to lean down to the guy and whisper in his ear, um, "You did this to me. Don't forget that." And then I'll let him zip tie him. I'm going to go over and talk to Simon.
Sure, but first, Joshua,
Yep, humanity.
Frida, plus your no, your touch. You don't have a touchstone attached right now.
That is correct. So which humanity thing did I hit for this? Getting hit by a car?
Experience a car crash or other immense physical trauma.
I would like to say I'm already below that humanity threshold.
Oh,
I'm
oh,
already at 5, so getting hit by a
wow!
car is terribly traumatic, but
You are
I'm used to it,
fine.
or expecting it at this point.
Yeah, you're fine. You're not alive. You're fine. All right.
However, apparently it was still enough to at least knock me to my senses.
Yeah.
Alright.
Once
That
again,
was
Joshua, I'm sorry
So,
about that.
I'll get to that in a minute. Right now, Joshua is concentrating on the blood he's lapping up and is using his power to try to save number 3.
good.
So I've already gone ahead and collected and spent. I can go ahead and cure bashing or 2 lethal. I'm not exactly sure what his damage is like, so I don't know how to appropriately distribute that.
You don't have medicine, do you?
No.
Then
However, I can
you
assume that getting run over
probably
by a
can
car may have
assume.
put him in lethal.
Yeah, you can probably assume that.
So I'm going to go ahead and distribute 2 points to healing lethal. And that'll heal 2 lethal.
He's passed out, but you can see him like you can see your hand emitting a red pulsing glow that flows over his body, and you can hear the sounds of flesh and bones knitting themselves back up. Not all of them, but enough that he will probably survive. Probably.
Well, he looks alive. Hey, Texas Red. You got any extra ties over here?
Sure. You got a cell phone?
Yeah. What do you need it
Um,
for?
Meanwhile, Simon is sitting in the car. He looks shocked Not revulsed, but
I'm going to sit with him and say, so, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but might be in a situation that I can't save you from, but there is another option.
what? What option?
Well, the option is you pledge yourself to me. You essentially become like a servant, you become immortal, you can do interesting things, and I can work to helping you become rich and famous. But that's the price.
You, one of your slave?
No, I don't keep slaves.
That's what you can do, right?
How do you mean?
You feed people your blood and the stoned junkies.
Well, if that's how you view it, then that's what the option is.
Just look back at the mess, especially the guy who got just wrecked by Dylan. The two of them. And seems to think for a moment. Nilwan, I think Malachi wanted to say something, right? Do something.
I was in a conversation with Joshua about a cell phone and zip ties.
Yep.
Yeah, how about a trade? Come over here.
Sure. I mean, I'll pull
All
out a
right,
zip tie.
I finally snap out of whatever moment of terror I have, and I get out the van, and I'm like, hold on a second, who is this guy?
Joshua just kind of looks and goes, I don't know. Do you look familiar? And I'll go ahead and roll my politics if we want to do that now.
Can I also roll for politics again, or am I prohibited?
No, you don't remember him. You can do
Um,
this at the -3.
into
Joshua.
politics?
Wits politics. You might have heard of this guy.
Okay. Any penalty? You said -3?
-2.
I guess
-2.
that's a telling thing there. Dylan might have remembered me, but Joshua might have heard of me.
Yep. You're not sure, but you seems to recall some guy at the caffeine gathering. Speaking about this guy, a whip wielding freak at work for the Invictus. Malachi name. But much you know, but you don't really know much else about him.
Do I at least know, like, what organizations he
Yeah,
associates
the
with?
Invictus.
Oh, okay. Huh. So I'll just kind of, like, put my hands on my hip, pull out a burner phone, and hand it over.
Yeah, I'll slide you a zip tie. And I am going to make a
Alright.
phone call.
And I'm gonna tie this guy up while he's unconscious. I can do that much.
What do you do with a phone?
I just said make a phone call.
All right, to whom? Particular. Your liege?
I don't know that I can call my liege. I mean, that seems like going way up the totem pole. That's too far.
Oh, you can call the
Basically, I
bail.
would call whoever I need to call to make a pickup.
Pickup. Well, it's probably Baliff.
Right? Because I gotta get these guys need to be picked up.
Yep.
This is a crime.
It's after like one ring, you can hear the voice of not Baliff but her ghoul. We knew about Wayne Julius. Yeah, hello. Who is that?
This is Malachi.
Yeah.
I got
Where-
about 3 bodies here. Need to pick up.
All right. Under what circumstances? Because I'm kind of busy right now with another fucking thing. Wait, hold on. Are you alone?
No, I got company out here.
Hi, Julie. No, he's not alone.
Oh. All right. Well, that's sympathizing for me. I'm coming with a pickup truck. Guess.
Well, I got, like I said, I got at least 3 bodies here need to pick up. I don't know about the rest of them, but we got a rules break.
Oh,
Captured
yeah.
alive, though, so might be some intel there.
Good job.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming as soon as I can. Feeling good.
Yeah, I tossed the phone back to the young
Yoink.
Turk, I guess.
Thank you, Texas Red. Well, Malachite, I
I,
suppose.
I walk over to Joshua and I look at him. I'm like, you remember when I suggested that we throw a party tonight?
Yeah, I kind of remember that.
I
I thought we
kind of
already
think
did the
it.
party thing.
I kind of thinking that was the way we should have went with this evening.
Yeah, I'm feeling that too. But well, hey, Celine, are you all right over there?
Nearby in the car. Simon's just still looking at the ventilation running. Just say, "Hey, but I don't have a fucking choice, do I?"
Well, you do. If they kill you, they'll likely kill me, and I can't stop. I'm not strong enough to,
Uh,
but it's your choice.
all right, all right. Then let's do this. Then.
Okay. I'll I'll bite down on my lip and lean in and basically give him a kiss and just hold. And I ghoul him.
You need to spend a point of willpower and at least one part of
Okay.
it to do this.
Sure. I'll do.
As Joshua approaches the scene, he's just going to close the back of the van and let them have their time there. And then probably turn around to the dead body. Because he's starving and doesn't care anymore.
Problem is, well, there's body, but much of the blood is all over the place. On the car, on the seat, outside the car, on the windshield, on the inside of the windshield.
Guess you could lick your van clean.
No, it's one of their. It's one of their car.
Well, my car is the one that splattered him, but I guess his blood
Yep.
is also against his car since he was running
Oh yeah.
to it.
Yep. Totally.
But there's not much to pick up off of him, is there?
And not really now. It's already. I mean, unless you want to run your tongue against everything in the car.
You know kids these days.
Well, there are 2 other options available. One of which has actually not been injured in the slightest. Actually, 2 of them, now that I think about it.
Does he look like he's considering what I think he looks like he's considering?
Make a wit sympathy roll.
No, I don't think I will.
And just do it.
Fine.
Let's just take the failure and then dramatically fail it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well.
The 1 plus minus 1 equals 0. It's mathematically
Yep.
correct. I'll
Oh,
take a
boy.
dramatic failure. How do I
You
blind
can't.
myself?
You can't. It's a chance die.
No, okay.
It's already a dramatic failure.
Sure.
It's a shame that you have only 1 wits, though.
Yeah, it's all right. You can just.
I'm
You can
smarter
let-
than I am observant, I guess.
Yeah. Well, all your attention is focused on the one of them.
Actually, what my intention, I think, is probably focused on is I'm going to tap my Oath of Fealty
Mm.
to
Sure.
refresh Vitae. So I'm just like absorbing Vitae through the ether.
Yeah, well, Joshua,
Can
yeah,
I
they
do?
Yeah.
Can,
Hey, here's a
can I
number
do anything to
4.
stop?
What?
Was that?
Can I do anything to stop him?
Stop
You could
who?
probably make an empathy check too. That makes sense.
Yeah, but to stop who?
Joshua.
All right, you can. Seeing
It
as
is.
the guy flung his blood at you to harm you, yeah, if you catch on Joshua, it's probably a bad idea for him to drink in the first place. Joshua didn't service; he was busy.
So what do I roll?
With sympathy. Yeah, this is bad idea. He's clearly angry, and he's gonna go for him on number 4.
All right. So what can I do?
You can do anything. Just call on him. You can go talk to him.
Josh,
You
you're just
can
kind of like
stop him.
casually walking over there right now.
All right. I intercept him and I grab him. I grab him by the shoulder. I'm like, hey, buddy. I mean, he's tainted.
What? What?
He's got
Sorry,
acid
what?
for blood. You saw that movie Predator, right? Like he's hot, dude. There's something
Yeah,
wrong
of
with
course
him.
I saw Predator. What do you think I am?
It's also the wrong movie. But
Just, I'm just saying.
regardless.
I saw that look. I saw that look in your eyes, and I'm like, this is not a good guy to be feeding off of. Plus, I'm pretty sure Town Marshal over there is probably gonna not be cool with that either. And I point over to Malachi.
But I'm fucking hungry. God damn it! Everyone else has been hungry tonight. Why do I have to be too?
Well, dude, you're just gonna have to put a pin in that for a second and focus because this is a fucking shitstorm. And I look around and I'm like,
Look,
and I'm not saying I'm
I
not responsible for that either.
I agree. You hit me with my car. I know what you were trying to go for, but you didn't have to hit me too. That'd be. Come on.
Trust me, that was not my intention. This whole night's fucked. Like I said, we should have thrown a fucking party.
Look. I think I got it in my heart to forgive you, but you're gonna have to do something for me.
And I give him a really severe look like, what?
Help me out here. Give me a little drink. Come on, just give me a little kiss.
Uh,
Just a bit. It won't take much.
oh my
Am I
God.
used
Are
to
we
feeling
gonna have to do this?
majesty?
I just don't want to go crazy like every one of my friends has tonight. I gotta look like I'm in the control, because someone has to be.
All right, so Emmerich, could I use
Yep.
my majesty to control Joshua's feeding of me and stop him whenever I say stop, or is that not
No.
possible?
Majesty is a very discreet power. It's for you to use emotion, but not to order someone, especially when someone's feeling.
Oh God damn it!
Yeah, I think you're looking for more like a dominator, something like that.
I'll like literally take your hand and go, come on, man. You can trust me. I'm good for this.
We only met 2 days
I'm
ago.
the
But I
only
love
person
you.
here who actually has any self-control. You've seen everyone else, but we're the ones who formed the plans. If anyone, we should trust each other, right?
I'm like, I've heard that before, but then I just put my hand out and I go, do what you gotta do, but don't fuck
Right.
with me.
I'll take your hand, and then I will literally like use it to grab the rest of you and pull you into an actual kiss. Because Joshua doesn't care.
Joshua the molester.
Joshua the molester.
He is
Joshua
though.
the chronic toucher.
He is a white van
Um,
without windows.
I'm gonna go for 2, because that'll actually sate me, I think.
Do you
All right, so
inflict the
what?
pleasure of a kiss on him?
Yeah.
Oh, spend one. You have to spend
Let's
one
make it
willpower.
creepier.
Yeah, you're super creepy.
But hey, I've fulfilled my Vitae addiction.
So, do you like Dune? Feels good, but it's unnaturally good. You know what? Like when you feed off someone, they usually feel good, and that's what is happening to you. It's pleasant, but it's not you feeling
Yeah,
that.
no, the fact that the tables have turned is not escaping me at the moment. I'm trying to. I'm reminded at this moment of all the times that I've had to endure such moments for the sake of covering my ass or keeping things going, and I'm just trying to I'm just trying to accept this for what it is, and then I'm gonna probably be like, yeah, I'm gonna have to do a lot to forget about this moment.
All right, Joshua, roll for blood bone.
Okay. So, what am I rolling? I believe it's something like resolve composure. I don't know.
Resolve composure minus. I think it's minus 1 for each.
Right, and I've drank 2.
Yeah.
Doesn't your blood potency in
No,
that
no.
too?
Yeah, no. You need to spend a point of willpower and roll your blood potency minus.
I do not have willpower.
Then you are bounded to Dylan.
Yeah.
You find everyone hot. Everyone is hot for you. Like,
Yeah,
you love everyone.
of course. Let's see, so
Even a Nosferatu over here.
Dylan,
Yeah.
Blood Bond 1,
Yes.
and I'm gonna make a note. There we go.
And
Perfect.
that tastes great. It's fruity even.
Oh yeah.
You almost had the drink from every clan now.
Hey, you taste like a fruit roll-up.
I know, it's great, isn't it?
And yes, you gain a bit for fulfilling your addiction.
Yeah. Addicted.
Meanwhile, on my end, I'm remembering a rather dis, disconcerting moment when I had to spend a night with a rather older, decrepit woman for an investment.
It's okay, like afterwards I just gently push you away and go, Lucian's still a better kisser.
Lucian was still in the back of the van, not confident in his ability to fight.
I just kind of peek in on Lucian, see that he's okay, give him the thumbs up, and let him be for now.
Yeah,
And then go around to the front of my car and just look at it completely exasperated. There's human-shaped dents in the front of the van. How the hell do I get that out of it?
After 10 minutes, you can see 2 cars approaching the road. One big van, not unlike one
Oh.
Joshua's driving, except this one is more blue colored.
You said it
Dark
takes
blue.
10 minutes, right?
Yeah, if you want to do something else.
Yeah, we have 2 captives and 2 people with dominate powers, presumably.
3 captives.
3 captives, but 2 of them are actually conscious.
Yep.
So I'd like to actually try to dominate one.
Sure. But
So let's see. I only have the rank 1. So we're gonna try mesmerizing him. I believe this is an opposed roll, so I'm just going to roll, and then he rolls resolve and blood potency against.
yeah, but just a minute, because you need auspics to you cannot force someone to say it's when you mesmerize someone or use ironing, it overrides their rational mind. So you can tell me the truth, they will just say truth or the truth.
Well, here's my plan. If it does work, I'm going to give the command to just talk to me, and then I will ask normal questions in the process. This basically just keeps them from shutting up, is what my intention is.
What level of dominate do you have?
Just 1.
All right.
And all he needs is 1 success.
Yep. Resolve is none.
Ooh,
Looks at you.
talk to me, buddy. So, what's up? Where's Dr. Lawrence?
I don't know.
You don't know? Who sent you? Where'd you guys come from? Where'd you drive from?
Just wait. Need to check mesmerize more closely. Uh, hmm.
And then invoke 6.
Not telling you.
Let me check out the condition too while we're at it. Mesmerize.
Mesmerized. Who?
So wait a minute, Emmerich. I'm looking at the Majesty skill, and it says if I give them the Charmed condition, that they basically want to do anything
Yep, charm will work.
to make.
If you want to
Yep.
mesmerize.
So can,
Here, subordinate to that of the vampire, not obviously hypnotized, but quiet and reserved compared to normal, but nothing out of the ordinary. Vampire who inflicted this condition gives you command you can't resist. If it's something you'd normally do, you might look like you've been hypnotized or sleepwalking. Otherwise, you act normally.
Yeah, but you say to him, talk to me. You cannot use dominate to. You need to use other thing. Dominate is for complete control of someone, and not for
so could I
extracting
use
information.
so could I use Majesty to charm him and get him to tell us what we want to know?
You could try, yeah.
All right, what do I roll?
Majesty. No, not nightmare. Majesty. You can owe him very easily. You need to roll presence, empathy plus majesty.
I'm sorry, what was that again? Presence, Majesty.
Empathy, majesty.
All right, presence,
What
empathy,
level do you use? You lose confident, the second level.
I'm at 3 Majesty.
Yeah, but do you use the second level or third level after that? Second level is a charmed. Third level you can make someone obsessed with a task or your
So
order.
could I just jump to 3 and get that condition automatically? Because the
No.
rules kind of say I have to charm them first to get to that
Yep,
point.
you have to charm them, so you have to roll presence, empathy, majesty, and then you have to spend one vitae.
Okay, I'm gonna do that first thing.
Sure.
And that's just a sheet roll, right?
Yep. Wow.
One success, it says.
That's enough. To charm, and then you need to spend one per vitae to have activate the green eyes level. Which I
All right,
don't understand what it's called like that. Green eye.
all right. So I just have to spend one more vitae and get that condition. Or do I
No,
have to roll again?
you already have a condition. As I said, you just need to spend one vitae.
All right, so I do that.
You can obsess him and play with his feeling and instill powerful emotion in him.
So yeah, I tell him if he doesn't tell us what we want to know, that it's not going to end pretty for him, and it's in his best interest to cooperate, especially keep me happy because I'm kind of pissed off right now.
What emotional state do you instill in him?
Fear, subservience.
Fear. Huh. All right. What do you ask exactly? Tell me.
Who brought you here? What were your orders? And what were you supposed to do afterwards?
We were bothering you because to kill from higher ups from the cult to kill Simon and that bitch that was with him. We had all eyes on him and are supposed to knock her out and grab him back and just get rid of Simon.
Who sent you here?
The higher ups, the cult. Don't know who they are.
Where did you meet this person at?
Which person? It's on the phone. I can tell you we met the first time, right? Does that make you happy? Will you be happy if I tell you that?
Maybe. Give me the phone number. And
Sure.
anything else you know about this cult? Where do you meet? How do you talk to each other?
It gives you a phone number and give you a location. Basically, that's all that he knows.
All right,
Uh,
I have a hunch here, so I'm just gonna throw this out. I go, what do you know about this drug?
what drug?
The the dangerous poisonous drug that's in the north part of the city. Whatever. Is there a specific name for it? I'm sorry if you never
Nope.
mentioned.
You don't know any name about it.
Joshua just add, they've been splicing it into different drugs. Maybe they don't realize what they're buying into.
Yeah, you know anything about this?
No. You care about drugs? No, I don't know.
Does the name Dr. Lawrence mean anything to you?
No.
All right, you've made me mildly satisfied. But if I get one more lip out of you, it's over.
Yeah, sure.
And I get up
Uh,
and I go, listen to what my friend says and do whatever he says. For all intents and purposes, when he talks, I'm talking.
sure.
And I look at Joshua and I look at him and I'm like, he's all yours.
Hey, thanks, bud. Well, I think we got the information out of him, though, didn't we? We know where and when and how.
The location I give you is doesn't ring anything in mind. It's in the. It's definitely downtown, but seems to be more like a residential area than anything else.
Okay.
I'm just surveying the scene at this point. I'm like, yeah, we've accomplished quite a lot tonight. Yeah, good job, team. Absolutely brilliant.
You say as like Celine just and Lucian are hiding out in the van,
I'm
and
in
of
my
course
own
our
car.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Body parts strewed all over the field.
I'll basically be using this time to explain, you know, well, actually, no, I guess I will wait until somebody who's in authority is going to come and yell at me. So
Yeah.
uh, I'm just staying with him.
Um. After 10 minutes, like I said, two cars are pulling up. The first you recognize is one of the Baliff, Susan. And the second one is a dark blue van about the size of Joshua's van. Still much of the same pedo van vibes. And you can see Julie coming from the van and going near your captive, and Susan looking pissed, coming near you, and she looks at damage of the area. And she yells loudly, "Alright, whose fucking fault is this?"
I'll turn to Simon and smile and say, I guess that's my cue. And I'll get out and I'll slowly walk across the field to her and say, whose fault? Whose fault? You're welcome.
Welcome for what? You haven't your friends warned you? We used him as a fucking bait. We were going to threat them. You just took him out, go for a joyride, and now there's like what? What the fuck?
Should I spell this one out for you?
I cut in. I go. Technically speaking, you interfered with our operation.
I just kind of like rib Dylan to the side and go, "Hey, we were working with them."
Do me an intelligence politic roll, Dylan, +2.
And then get slapped in the face for opening your mouth.
This woman is a bailiff, which is the law enforcer of the prince. She is way above your status to talk back.
Well, I cut in after it dawns on me who this person is. Like, with
Yeah.
all due respect, bailiff, but the truth is, we were kind of tasked with figuring this out.
How do you think you were fucking tasked? And she looks back at Selene, which she has much more beef with. I dare you to spell it out for me. Just try, newbie.
Oh,
Just try.
no, you need meat alive because probably best case scenario, 24 hours from now, I'll know where they are. And everything.
And how? Go on,
Mhm.
explain your master plan to me. And get
She'll-
sassy with me one more time. And I
She
swear
kind
I'll
of-
put you to the ground. For good, gangrel.
She'll just kind of shrug and say, after the night I've had it, I really don't even care. But truth be told, I'm amazed that Simon's even alive. I mean, all the secrets he could have spilled. So you think they're just going to come back and ask what he said under interrogation after they know he's been interrogated, bugged, and watched? I mean, why would they do that when they could have just as easily have killed him? But they didn't.
They didn't fucking know that because they took care of it.
No, they knew exactly what Simon knew, which means two things. They didn't have the ability to kill him, or they chose not to.
They chose
So
not
that
to
means he was
because they
still
thought
useful.
this cover was useful until you fucking took him out. What Julie
Oh,
said.
no, they wanted me. Do you really think it takes 4 hitmen and 2 cars to kill a biology student with a broken leg? No, they wanted.
They wanted you because you remove one of our assets from its place. We bugged him.
Yes, and they knew that.
And how do
If
you
you didn't
know
know-
that?
Because they knew that I took him out of one of their ancillary facilities. Have you forgotten that?
Yes, they knew that it was a plot. Wanted more of you. More of you fucking neonates.
No, they wanted to get to me so that they could figure out what exactly I was and wanted to know. It's fine. But we're not wasting resources watching someone who would never be contacted. I'm pretty sure that you could figure out all sorts of things from the piece captured for you. But don't worry about it.
She breathed heavily, and you can see Julie just shooting, not glaring at you, but giving you looks that say, just shut the fuck up. Like she's legit concerned.
I'll just stare at her and say, look, here's the reality. They lost 4 hitmen tonight. And that'll come in very useful and besides, I'm sure they know all sorts of things about, their manpower, what sort of armaments they have, their whole blood. That's going to be very useful when it comes time to raid the rat's nest. So we just took away 4 of their assets, unless you wanted to just sit and wait for them to come and something to happen.
Do me. You're gonna do me a resolve plus blood potency roll.
All right.
Oh no,
Well-
sorry, no. Why you resolve blood potency now? It's not a resolve roll. It's shit. Forget what I say.
Okay.
Not gonna use anyone. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. She will just glare at you and say, "Don't fucking try to justify yourself."
All right.
was
Can
a
I
way
can I
in.
cut in on this because I have a whole
Yeah.
bunch of like fast talking.
No, just
s-
I could cut in with some normal talking actually and go, Susan, we do have a couple leads now. If you want to hear what we have.
Go on.
Well, we did have a plan to go north and investigate the drug lead, but we did just get some information out of this stooge over here, and he points over to number 4. We know where they came from and how they're operating right now. We also have a phone number. I think maybe I could try tracing that, but I'd have to set that up.
Now
It'll take
give
a bit
it
of
to me.
time.
Whoever on the Invictus got their own. Right. Hey, Killian, come over here.
So,
Can you give me a report?
yeah, I was following these guys, and they got pulled off the road by this van. So, I interceded the moment I saw as they was getting attacked. I said, restrain these 3. The other ones got hit by the van, so not much I could do there. They did interrogate them. I heard some of that. Seems that intel is pretty useful if you want to use it.
All right. Give your word for it. Take your word for it, sorry. Maybe this is salvageable.
Now I cut it. I go, this anything can be salvageable. We have information. We have an idea of what's going on. I mean, I get that this is not exactly the most sophisticated way of handling the situation, but I think we need to be more concerted and coordinated than literally trying to bite each other's throats. And at that point, I look at Josh. I give Joshua a rather concerted look.
Looking back and forth between the 2 groups, can I approach the bailiff a little closer? If I could, can I take a moment of your time? Maybe a step away from these people?
Sure. You're gonna need it.
Yeah. And then, walk away a little bit. I have no idea how vampire
you-
senses go.
Pretty far, but before that, you heard Julie says, so backup people gonna erase the evidence with fire.
One of those Men in Black scenes, huh?
Hmm?
One of those
Yeah.
scenes from Men in Black where they're erasing the alien evidence.
Yeah, well,
Well, let's see. This van must have exploded here, so we'll have the burn radius around here.
yeah, that's basically it. You can see her pouring gasoline near the car near the car of the not Celine's car, but the 2 of the cars. Bad guys.
Right.
Yeah, you see Sun. She seems to try to calm down and say, "Yeah, what's up?"
Look, I can see this is getting to you. I just thought maybe I should offer, maybe you need an intermediary, somebody to act on your behalf in this matter, so that you have to deal with these things less. You say you're busy. I understand that.
Mhm.
Obviously, it causes me distress to see you distressed like this.
Mm-hmm.
What if I just deal with these people on your behalf? I'm more used to dealing with the irksome type. You don't need that.
Sure. Just give me a report and watch for Steven girl with brown hair. Well, the only girl.
Of course.
Watch for her. She's too cocky for her own good.
Understood.
Once this is done, she's gonna get it. Alright. I have other problem to attend to.
Right. You said.
So I'll let you deal with it.
I'm on it, man.
She nods her head and she goes back to her car. And she doesn't even say goodbye to anyone. Very rude.
Yeah, she's a very busy lady.
Also, yes. You.
I'm more like that guy she left.
Yeah, and I'll walk back over to the rest of them.
Julie is still here with the van, and you already got the captive into the van, right?
Yeah, I was carrying everybody in the background while y'all are having this
Yep.
Tissy fit.
But you can hear Julie just whistling while she finished pouring the gasoline and just setting on fire.
Well, maybe don't do that in front of a bunch of vampires.
That's why she said, "Back off, everyone."
Okay. I'm about to say, well, that's a bunch of frenzy rolls.
And she come back near the group and say, "Evidence kind of disposed of, I guess. I mean, good thing we have a Ventru in the place."
We need to call in a report.
Oh yeah?
No, I
Oh
mean,
yeah, I guess so.
yeah, somebody ought to have seen a drunk driver or something, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. Don't worry, I'm used to these things.
Alright.
It's my job.
And I cut in once again. Once again, Bailiff, our apologies. We
She's
will
not
try
here.
to be.
She lived. That's Julie. Sweet young old lady. Young old. Yes, that doesn't mean anything. Sweet young lady. Where is she? She's a ghoul, actually.
Yeah, you can
Hey,
hear her
Julie.
heartbeat.
Yep.
All right, then. Never mind.
Yeah, no, I came back over after the bailiff left. I look at the rest of you, and I say, alright, I'm taking over this investigation now.
Alright. I got a question, though. Is that a Texas accent?
Yeah, I mean, I've been through Texas, but no.
Oh, I mean, like, are you from there, or...?
No, I'm not from Texas.
Like, from Arkansas, then? Like, come on.
No, I was raised in Utah.
Ah, Utah. Never really went that far north. Kinda too cold for me.
Yeah, I ain't been back in about 100 years.
Oh, really? 100?
Yeah,
See,
I was kept
Whoa.
under for a while.
Ooh, dang. Sorry to hear, man.
You do what you gotta do.
So what brought you all the way out here to France, then?
I do serve, and I serve those who need.
I guess so. I just thought I'd like the view out here.
It's different. It's old. It's older than what I was used to.
So I gotta know, are you an actual cowboy?
No, I never worked on a ranch.
Well, I mean, you got the whip and, well, those cool duds, and was that a hat I saw? I can't remember the picture now. I like go
Is
pull
that a
up.
hat I saw wearing a hat?
Yes, it is a hat.
By the way, where are my sunglasses?
It's
Indeed,
nighttime.
yeah, you got the hat and everything.
No, it's a
Well-
joke. You missed your sunglasses because it's on your head.
I know.
Oh yeah, I take off my sunglasses and go, oh yeah, it just blended into the night there. Oh.
Aye.
Yeah, you know how it is. You spend your whole life wearing a certain set of duds, and you just kind of get used to it. And, well, no one ever notices me, so I no reason to change.
Yeah, wow. 100 years though, that's kind of amazing. What's happening around there? That was pre-Spanish-American War, wasn't it? Huh?
Yeah, give or take. So I've heard. You know,
Man, I'd love to ask you some questions sometime.
yeah, well, we kind of got things to handle right about now.
Yeah, I think we got a whole
guess
bunch
we
of
do.
other.
I would
think we
like
have a whole
8
bunch
point
of other
willpower for
questions.
questioning.
Yes, you do. You can see Julie typing on her phone and say, "Alright, Sam, the Invictus machine is on its way to cover up this." It's not a massacred sleep, but you know.
I guess we
Well,
ought
at
to
least
clear out first,
at
huh?
least you get three of the four of them. That's pretty good.
Yeah, best of luck on interrogating.
I mean,
Joshua was gonna like pull out a towel from the back of his van and start trying to wipe it down a little bit, if at all.
that's when we really need to have a maquette with us. I mean, know some tricks, but just a little old ghoul.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a whole Got the whole machine working on this apparatus.
Yep. Oh, that cover up. I mean, we can interrogate them without, it's getting rather messy when they.
Oh, the
Sometimes.
Invictus can cover up all they want, but they're not helping me clean off my van.
No, they're not.
But
Gotta do
they
that myself.
That
but
you
they're
got
helping
it.
you.
Speaking of doing work, Julie, you know how to trace numbers?
I know someone who can do that.
Well, hook me up with them. I could probably use a little help on this. Like I told
Sure.
Susan, we got
Also,
one of the numbers.
hey, Joshua, are we close to the Celine Chicks farm, ranch, doohickey, vineyard, whatsoever?
Joshua just like pauses with like a blank look on his face, trying to construct a mental map. Like, did we even head out that way? I don't know.
I
Hey,
mean, if
Celine,
we're
was
You're
this the route to your
exactly-
house?
No, this is a place that I knew nobody would be.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're in the middle of nowhere then.
all right, I was just to say we can go to Celine's place and use a hose there and wash the car off.
So, how about this Simon guy?
Yeah, plus don't we need to stash the Simon guy? What safer place than in Celine's
Yeah.
place?
Well,
He's under my protection now.
I mean, I don't really care, but since we bugged him, so we know where he is. But you might want to try to come up with a few good arguments for, his continual survival.
How about the one that he's my ghoul?
Um,
They might want
well,
arguments that convince them, not just you.
yeah. I mean,
I mean,
have
I
no
feel for
problem.
you, Celine, but
Yeah, I have no problem with
it's
it.
not gonna
but,
work.
Yeah, your
it's not
arguments
me making
kind of
the
gotta pass through the court, not court
Yeah.
of opinion.
Kinda. I mean, I'm fine with it. It's not like I
Wait,
said.
do we have to have the hearing tonight? Isn't there some sort of process for this to happen? Can we
Oh,
I
just
imagine we
table
can at
this
least
discussion?
use some small
No,
amount
no,
of
no,
clout
no.
and tell them we're busy.
Not
No, no, no,
immediate,
no,
but
no, 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 no. No, no, no. You have a job to do, but once this is done, this is a kind of thing that will, you know, like.
Fine, we get it. We're gonna have to go before the meeting and get judged upon, but can we table that discussion and just,
Yeah, no, like I said, right now you were given a job to do, so as long as you do it and don't just spend time screwing around, nobody's gonna get you.
All right, I have a meeting with Vyslav Krancy tomorrow.
All right, so my
He'll-
idea is we could take
Okay.
we could take a back roadway to Celine's place. That way we won't get, bloody van won't be spotted, and then we hose it
No,
off.
because we're pretty sure he bugged Celine place too, so we're pretty sure they know where you live, Celine.
All right, new plan. We stash the van and we figure out some other way to get back into the city.
I have
I'm
a
almost
van.
done rubbing it off with this towel.
I have a van which does not have any blood splatter. Why do you think I stay here?
All right, there we go. This solves that problem.
I'll just come back with some clean wipes later, I guess.
Well,
Maybe don't leave the van in the middle of the evidence field.
yeah.
The cover story don't go to match anymore.
That's why I said we need to stash the van.
Or
I
just
don't know
drive it
where.
through a car wash.
I mean, that's. I guess.
The buffers should take care of most of it, and the evidence is gonna get washed away.
Wait, are there car washes out this far?
I think so. Here's our car washes in France.
No, we don't. We don't.
We don't
bathe
believe in
in
washing our cars.
Yeah, we don't wash or nothing. Never.
Just mask that with perfume.
Yeah.
Dump perfume on top of your car.
There is a car wash, probably 1-2 miles from here.
All right, so let's all go to the car wash.
Alright, and Julie, go ahead and call that friend of yours and hook me up. We'll
And-
work together and get the phone thing done.
Sorry, real quick though, Celine was saying something.
Ready?
She was a
No.
minute ago about Vaslov and all that.
Oh yeah, she has a meeting with.
Yeah, so as long as they're aware of that, fine. She's like, I guess
Wow.
if the vineyard is bugged or whatever, then fine. I guess. So did you insert some?
Yep.
Where is it?
Right up the pee hole.
I don't know. It's not me that done the procedure.
You don't know.
No. I know he has bug on him somewhere, but well, in him. But beats me. I'm never been not a doctor.
So okay. So
I'll
if
put that on my list of things to do for you, Celine.
Well, it's probably best for right now while the investigation's forthgoing that we leave that on him so we know where he's at.
Oh yeah, you're not. I mean, it's yeah. Don't just unplug him because if that's happened, then I'll have to remind Susan that Simon exists, and she's not going to be happy about this. So
are my grounds safe to go back to, or
No.
you're saying things are bugged? So they're
we
bugged by
think
the
so. Yeah. We do think so. I don't think he used you while he stayed there, but we don't have any evidence of it. It's fairly certain that they might know about it.
Yeah, that's my problem, isn't it?
Well,
Well, if you need a place to crash, you got mine.
I would prefer to be alone for a while, so
suit yourself.
I'm gonna find a hotel.
I actually disagree with that. I think we probably need to stick together.
I mean, that's more reasonable since you're investigating. Fuck, I know what.
I may be new to the group, but can I offer an objective, rational, not emotional observation? It seems like every time we pair off, that's where things seem to start to crumble apart. So perhaps maybe if we're all together, we might be able to like boost each other up a little bit more. I don't know. Just my spitballing here.
Yourself.
Alright, so let's stick together, do the phone trace, and then follow that up with an investigation.
Sure. Let me text him. Fuck. I think I left my other phone in the car. Just wait. Shouldn't be, what these people are. Just give me like 4 or 5 minutes.
Alright, that should give me time to run around to the car wash then. Just give me a buzz.
Yeah, sure. So yeah, we're gonna take these guys, the guy that you had for interrogation. One of them, I think we're gonna have. Yeah, I don't. Might go by Boek's place to try to make him not die. I mean, it's pretty badly. Oof.
Oh, I think I did have a salient question.
Hmm?
There are 4 shotguns here that I am taking for sure.
Oh yeah.
How
take a
much
can I-
ammunition do they have around them?
One have 5, 2 of them have 4, and one of them have 3.
5, 8, 3, that's 8 and 8, 16? And they don't
Yep.
have any extra.
No.
Okay.
Well, they probably were, but they kind of are burning right now. So you can hear the smell.
Okay. So 4 shotguns, 16 shells.
Which is pretty good, given of these kind of weapons are super hard to come by.
Indeed, and this will definitely come in handy when we need to use them coming up.
Do you know things about guns?
Indeed, I do. I have 3 points of firearms.
Do me a wits firearms.
Alright, here we go. Undoubtedly, these are probably illegal and or in their name.
They are unregistered.
Ooh.
So these are very much legal, but very much harder to trace.
Alright, 4 unregistered shotguns. Very
Great,
nice.
great. We can start our own criminal empire.
Well,
Hell
that's
yeah.
the start, yeah. Might also fetch a pretty price on black market. Not too
I
much, but
might need it
still.
if I need to go ahead and fix the dents in my car.
Um, Julie takes less than 4 minutes to send you a link on your phone.
Alright.
You recognize that instantly as this is one of your contact's aliases.
Ooh, alright. So we both know the same people, and she's at least hired him out then.
Yeah.
Alright. So, if we swing back around to my place where my computer is to set this up, then I'll go ahead and, greet him as normal. It's like, well, back to doing business, huh?
For now, what do you all do?
I am tracing that number they gave us.
So you want to go back to your place?
Yes, that is my current plan.
I'm going to go speak with Simon.
You're still in the car like a good boy. Waiting. He's nervous. You can see.